Hello, Flight Simulator fans, and welcome back to the channel. I don't know what happened. I came home, I started seeing all this X-Plane stuff, and I was like, what happened? So, sure enough, it's not on Steam yet, but I did get it from xplane.com. You can try it, and I don't know what the limitations are on that. I just bought it. $59.99 USD at the time of the purchase. And the only thing I've done in it so far is check out the mapping. Very similar to what we've seen in previous versions, X-Plane 11. I do notice here we don't seem to have the option to change the... I should turn that on. We might try use VSync to change the renderer. So I think it's just Vulkan. I think that's it. I think that's what you get. And... why would the user interface size be 150%? I did change the resolution so we'd be able to stream at a good resolution. Oh, here we go. Cats are going banana crackers anyway. God, excuse me, guys. Hey, I am not endorsed, but the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cream Soda. This is freaking delicious. I like cream sodas, so yeah. So I did, like, when you first start up the game, first time ever, it does, you can skip the tutorial and it puts you right into a plane. And I noticed my frames were looking pretty low. So I did turn some of this down. This was all maxed up. Shadow quality was up here in the middle. I left everything else pretty much the same. We might back some of this off depending on the performance. But we'll have to see. I mean, X-Plane for me has always been a little rough on performance. So we'll just have to see how that goes. As far as the, I'm using the Velocity 1 flight yoke today and the Thrustmaster. So it's interesting that the pedals have a picture. And the Velocity 1 flight yoke, which this thing is a great yoke. I mean, it's really nice. And it works well on PC. It also works on the Xbox. Does not have an image. But I was able to get it mapped, as you can see. And hopefully we were able to get that get everything dialed in just right. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Like and subscribe. Here we go. X-Plane 11 was a huge boon for this channel when it came out. I had like 10 subscribers, and I did a bunch of X-Plane 11 beta videos as soon as it came out. And I got like 1,000 subscribers. It was huge. So let's take a look at the aircraft. So I did check this, but I don't have anything else installed in this. So I'm not sure if X-Plane 11 planes run in X-Plane 12. That's something I'm not sure about, but it will let you show extra aircraft from old versions. So that's kind of interesting. We've got the Airbus A330, a Boeing 737-800. This is going to be fun. Oh, and this MD-82. I bet you this is going to be one of my favorites. Got the Beechcraft Baron and the King Air for twins. We got a Cessna Citation X for a regional jet. And we got two flavors of the Cessna Skyhawk. One, this is the one we're going to start out with, right? Pure and true. Got to start with the Cessna Skyhawk, in my opinion. And we got the G1000, the Cirrus R22, the Cirrus Vision SF50, Lancer Evolution, a Super Cub. I love me some Super Cub, and the L5. A little tricky to fly in the last version. We'll have to see how it is in this one. I don't have a stick hooked up. I've got the yoke, but I think we can manage anyway. A Vans RV-10. This looks like maybe an experimental plane. I don't know anything about that. Oh, okay, duh, experimental. So it kind of breaks those out again. And we do have some helicopters right off the bat. Again, I'll probably have to make separate videos for those. I doubt we'll be covering these this evening. But I will do that, of course. So that's that part of it so far. And we're going to take off from KOSU. And we're going to be on Student Parking 1, even though I'm the certified flight instructor. I ain't no student. But I did go ahead and go with real world weather. So just like the previous version, you can just select download this. Now look at this. My goodness. Lots of crazy here. 5 knots. And let's see. And what's the altitude? So we stay below 10,000 and it's pretty reasonable. You get up here, of course, it's going to be a little crazy. So runway wetness is dry. Wave height, nice. Wave direction. Thermals, climb rates, 340 per minute. Anyway, interesting there. And time of day, I just left this. It looks like it's going to be noon local time. Hopefully it's not midnight. It is 12:35 Eastern time here. Let's do this. Our first look at X-Plane 12. What a sweet image that is. Let's get into it. Let's see how this is going to go. We're going to fly visual, probably just do a couple touch and goes. Maybe we'll go out and we'll get some altitude and we'll try some stalls and spins and just kind of see how the default Cessna handles. I'm really pumped. Was not expecting this. Of course, I've been keeping my eyes on it. I think it just released about 6 hours ago. So we're on it here. Okay. There we are. Okay, so far, I think my changes made a bit of a difference. It's still a little choppy, but we did just load in. I don't see tearing, which is good. And the cats are going crazy as usual, so we'll have to live with that. Well, let's see. What's our... Is it control 1? Uh-oh. I hit control 1. I don't know what that does. I shoot. It didn't start cold and dark. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Customize. Default, regenerate, start with the engines running. Of course we don't want that. Come on now. We don't roll like that around here. Yes, much better, much better. Let's take a look. I cannot remember the key commands for the external views. Let's take a look at the keyboard. Views. Change view mode. External. Shift 8. Okay. Shift. Linear spot. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do a shift 1 and see. Okay. We're not getting any panning with the stick. Okay. Yeah. This view may not be perfect for that. We're at KOSU in Columbus, Ohio. This was my home airport when I was taking flying lessons. There we go. Ooh, I like that texture on that windshield. Nice and kind of scarred up, it looks like. A pretty good looking model. Everything feeling very snappy. Like, wow. Just like super smooth. Zooming around here. Let's see if we can put the frames on the screen. I think you used to be able to do that. Data output, frame rate, show in cockpit. Let's do that. Okay, so it looks like we're pulling about 70 frames a second. Now I've got a Intel i7 10700K with a RTX 3070 and 16 gigs of RAM. So that's kind of where we're sitting at. And as I said, I did back down the... let's take a look at the surfaces. Control surfaces, moving good. Interesting. Not seeing the flaps moving. So maybe we got to... I would assume that those would just work. But there we go. Looking good right there on the elevator. I thought I mapped that. I probably did, and it's just not showing. Let's hop back in the aircraft here. Oh, how do I get back in? What is it? Shift W? No. Shift 9? Shift 9. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of the yoke. First things first. And we'll set the parking brake. Parking brake not changing. No parking brake change. Okay. The trim wheel not responding. This is looking okay. We got mixture. This is a plus. What do we got down here now? Let's see. Yep, that's both. I just wanted to make sure. It's been so long since I've been in the 172. I can't even remember. I can't remember what it was. Interesting that doesn't. It could just be that it's very. Maybe I have to move it a lot. No, it's not moving. Let's just do a quick check on that. I just want to make sure that if it's mapped, give you guys a chance to kind of see. Let's see, is this it? No, we have to go to this Velocity 1 flight. Elevator trim. Yeah, see that? It's mapped. So it should be trimming the elevator, and it is not. So that's a bit of a bummer, but again, we are early access here. We'll have to control it with the mouse wheel. That's always fun. Kind of defeats the purpose of a trim wheel, doesn't it? Okay, let's do what we do here. We're set on the fuel, so let's hit the battery to on. And we're going to hit the fuel pump. Let's back the... Okay, hang on, gotta back... I gotta reverse the throttle. And, let's see. Oh, wrong one. That is a little bit confusing. There we go. Let's reverse that. There we go. There we go. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's hit on the fuel pump. Getting a little bit of a sound there. I think we have to crack the fuel. We're not seeing any fuel flow. Not seeing any fuel flow there. I can't tell. Did that move a tiny little bit, or did I just want it to move a little bit? Okay, let's put in a little bit of mixture, crack the throttle, and let's go ahead and... Nice. Okay, now you see it's warning me about the directional gyro, so that's nice. Got the gyro drift. Let's go ahead and give this thing a try again here. There we go. We just had to get some of that mixture in. All right, very good. Let's hit the alternator to on. We've got her running. Now, let's see. So the oil temp pretty much shot right into the green. Let's see. Oh no, the pressure is in the green. The temperature is not. That is good. And there is our parking brake, so we don't have to worry about rolling away. And we should have hit that on and yelled clear of prop. So we are in 1080p right now. I'm on a 4K monitor playing at 1080p. So this looks a little rough to me, but I'm sure if I was running at a proper resolution, it'd be looking real nice. What do we got here? Hey! Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Let's check these. Okay, what is it? Shift 2. All right, flaps looking good. Very nice. Oh, it put them away. We gotta have that there, right? Come on, that's fun. KW for life, welcome. So far, we haven't even taken off. You've arrived in just the right time here. We're getting the Cessna 172 all set up. We're KOSU. And let's just go ahead and say standby on that guy. Where is our weather report? It'd be nice if we got a weather report. I thought it was 121.8. Man, how long has it been since I've done this? You know, we pop into Aerofly, we don't have anything. So I've gotten soft. I don't even know the damn... Okay, 121.35, my bad. All right, let's cut this down. 121.35. Com 1 is on. Oh, ooh, ooh, easy, easy. Yeah, we should be getting some. Oh, I have it quite. I have it just a little bit wrong, I think. Yep, that's what I get. Whoa, running 1080p on a 4K monitor. No weather, no ATC. I wonder what I'm doing wrong on that. Maybe it's not in there yet. I'm not sure. Should be hearing it, right? I mean, X-Plane had that. What is Oculus doing running? Oh my god. Oculus is trying to run and make me create a Meta account. No thanks. Ohio State University information Delta. Yes, there we go. This is the full version, KW for life. Full version. Wind, light, and variable. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions broken at 7,000. Temperature 20. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3009er. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta. 3009er. Did we get the landing and departing runway? I missed it. Ohio State University information Delta 1700 Zulu arriving runway 27 left. Departing runway 27 left. 27 left. Very nice. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions broke. So a little weird that it took a second to kick in there. Oh, that'll put him away. I don't want to click on him. I think that's Austin, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get our feet in the rudder pedals here. You know what? I'm going sans shoes. Well, I have my slippers on, but they make my feet get sweaty. Okay, turning off one yoke turns them all off. And let's go ahead and hit our taxi lights to on. We'll taxi on over to 27 left. And there's a little run-up area over there, so we'll do our run-up. Okay, so depressing the parking brakes. Okay, I need to reverse those guys. Parking brakes need to be reversed. That's a fun thing. We could add that as a challenge, I think. Let's see which one. Oh no, we're on this, and we need to reverse and reverse. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Oh, now the trim wheel is working. Oh, it must have been because I had the aircraft turned off. Duh. I mean, I wouldn't think those are hydraulic. I thought they'd just be cable operated. But again, I'm a hack. All right, so just with everything running so far, we're not in the air. We're already down to 67, 68 frames per second. Let's go ahead and put in a little bit of juice here. Brakes feel very touchy. She's very touchy on the brakes. Yep, oil temp is up. This is a pretty faithful recreation of the airport. I'm not sure about this hangar. I don't think that hangar's there. I know these ones are there. That's where I used to go get my Piper Traumahawk out of when I was taking flight lessons. Man, pretty sensitive on the rudder as well. Let's see if we can kind of zoom out. Okay, that's maximum zoomed out. You can adjust your field of view. Wow, she's really moving. Uh-oh. little run-up area here is a little bit more pronounced in real life than it's showing here, but this is sufficient. We'll kind of scooch on up a little bit so we can turn and face into the wind and do our very quick run-up checks, and then we'll get in the air for the first time ever, sitting at about 64, 65 frames a second. It says, please fly quietly. Do they not know who I am? All right, we are set here. Let's go ahead and bring this up to 2,000 RPM. Interesting sound. All right, we got about a 50 RPM drop. Solid. $50 RPM drop, landing light on, taxi light off. Let's get our nav light, our beacon light. Should have had that on already. And I'll go ahead and I'll turn this on so you can kind of see the deflection. Let's back that power down. Again, depressing the foot brakes releases the parking brake. And let's go ahead and get lined up. Now, one thing I would like to do, there we go, you can move the eye point up real easy. Now let's see if we shift out to another view and then we hop back in. Okay, same as the old version, will reset your view if you do that. So, what are you gonna do? All right, here we go, let's get out of here. I think we're just gonna do some circuits, but I do want to go up and try the spins and the stalls and see what they're like. It's supposed to be, you know, a more realistic flight simulator, so 40 knots airspeed's alive. Easy does it. 60 knots, let's go ahead and pull back. Oh, came right off the ground, real easy. Oh, I didn't align my gyroscope here. Whoops. That's pretty close. Close enough for government work. Now, Columbus, Ohio is very flat territory. Frames hanging 67, 68. Plane feels good flying out. Let's trim up and climb at 70 knots. Easy does it. Let's don't go crazy now. Get that speed up. Did I bring those flaps all the way up? I did. Okay, good. All right, climbing at about 600 feet per second. Or per minute. Woo! There she is. Easy does it, easy does it. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. We got some traffic down there on the ground. Looking good. The water doesn't look half bad. I don't see any majorly broken roads yet. Climbing up 2,000 feet. Aircraft feels good, but we haven't done too much yet. Let's try a little bit of a turn here. We'll try to maintain that climb while we're at it. Easy does it, easy does it. Sounds pretty good as I rotate my head. The sound is coming in one speaker or the other. Easy does it. Oh, wow, we still got good speed going on, so we'll just leave it at that. $3,000 feet. Clouds not looking bad. And they're not particularly sharp, but they look good. Frames holding at about 60. This definitely seems to have a more natural balance of the lighting out to the distance. What's up, multi-tesseract? Okay, let's go ahead and let's kind of trim down a little bit. We'll try some spins and some stalls and that kind of thing here. Let me back out that. Back those RPMs down just a little bit. Yeah, we'll try some slow flight. That's always a fun thing to do, you know, kind of prepare for landings. Frames holding 70, 75 frames a second. Just trim out some of the speed here, or trim out some of this angle, this climb, and get some more speed, but we'll want to back that down. We don't want to be going super fast while we're doing these maneuvers. This is a default plane, of course, but I would hope that it would at least be somewhat different, somewhat decent. Pretty good irregular patterns for the agricultural areas. Wow, getting 90 frames a second looking out the window. That's pretty good. All right, let's level out. She wants to climb. All right, let's bring the RPMs back to about 2,000. We're sitting at 4,500 feet. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a power off stall. Stall warning coming in at about 60. That's a little bit high. Okay, there's the brake. And I'm just going to go ahead and there we go. Bring the throttle back in, and we lost about 1,000 feet on that. So that was a pretty decent little stall right there. I mean, if you were on final and you stalled like that, that'd be pretty rough for you. It would be pretty rough for you. Let's climb back up. Well, we might as well go ahead and do it while we're climbing here. We'll go with the power on stall. And we'll see if we can't get it to spin by keeping the ailerons in the direction of the brake. Okay. Okay. Let the controls go. Pull it back up. Okay. Couldn't get it to spin right there. But you know, it's hard to do that. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and try some touch and goes. We're going to try multiple planes tonight. We're going to be flying for a couple of hours. I mean, it's late, but I'm too excited to go to bed. I mean, X-Plane coming out, that doesn't happen very often. You know what? Let's go ahead and put a little power in. We'll see what it takes. What it's like to slow this baby down and. KOSU straight ahead. And we'll enter on the left downwind for 27 left. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, KW for life. That's where I was looking for it because, I mean, I don't know. I bought X-Plane 11 from Laminar like I did this one. And it's fine. It's just when you're on Steam and you're like, oh, new plane. Click, download, bam, you're in it. You know, if you go to the store, you got to download a zip file. You got to back that zip file up. You know, you got to put everything in the right directory, which is not a big deal, but, you know, it's not as painless as it is on Steam. I got to be honest, I like the color of it. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking X-Plane 11 kind of had that weird kind of yellow hue to the whole thing. We'll have to try out some of the weather and rain effects as well. Maybe some nighttime flying. We'll take a look at some of the jets, but I'm not really set up. I mean, I might be able to make it work. But it would have to be one of the easier ones. Like, I don't think we're going to fly that MD-82 tonight. That thing gets tricky. All right, cruising right at about 100 knots, looking good. We'll bring these RPMs back to about 1800 and start trimming out some of the speed. Definitely high for pattern altitude. I do have it set to shear off my surfaces if I exceed air speeds, so I'm being careful here. All right, first notch of flaps. I gotta admit, the plane feels very good. I think it's a definite improvement over X-Plane 11. Sitting at 65, 66, 67 frames per second. Bridge looks good, going over the water there. And we're on wide downwind. That's Sawmill Road down there, running vertical, running to the north. And we're finally at about 2,000 feet. Field elevation 905 feet. It kind of feels like there's more wind now. I don't know if it updates. I used to just set it to update once every hour because I didn't like it changing every 5 minutes while I was in flight. 80 knots. Let's trim out. Trim out some speed there. Kind of like to use that little lake up there straight ahead as my turning point. Let's go ahead and get another notch of flaps in. 2 notches of flaps now. $60 knots. Maybe trim down just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and turn a little bit early. Very smooth. We're going to have to run tight final here. Full flaps. Got the power pulled out pretty much. We got some altitude so we can get some airspeed. Here we go, coming in. Very nice. Flaps up. And let's go ahead and take back off. Very nice. Felt good, felt good. What's up, Grumpy Ben? Yes. I had to get X-Plane 12. As soon as I saw it was out, I said, let's get online and fly it. I wanted to make some videos, but just been too busy lately, guys. Work kills me pretty much all day now. I mean, I used to have it pretty easy. Like, I mean, I was always busy, but like I've been stupid busy the last few days, last few weeks. And, you know, I've been seeing somebody, so after work, you know, I pretty much go out and have a life. So my videos have been suffering, so I said I got to get on tonight, even though it's going to be a late night. All right, coming up on that pattern altitude. Whoa, definitely over slipping the plane a little bit. All right, we'll do another we'll land full stop this time. Well, unless we keep climbing at 500 feet per minute. First notch of flaps down. And then we'll switch planes. We'll switch it up. Oh. Programmer Airlines. Transponder off. Well, it was on standby. That kind of counts, doesn't it? Pretty good autogen. Again, I did not click the VSync, and I'm not seeing any screen tearing. Now, I am running at 1080p. And when I first loaded in, it puts you in the Cirrus, the SR22. And there was some, I definitely felt like there was some frame rate issues. I wasn't displaying the frame rate at the time, so not quite sure exactly where it was, but. And we'll extend this final out just a little bit, make it a little bit cleaner this time. About 70 knots. Does feel a little uneven on the transitions as I go from looking out the side to and we're dropping down into the 50s as far as the frames go. So we're down to 60, between 60 63 frames per second, it looks like. Let's look out the window. It goes up to 75 as soon as you're not looking out the front. Down to 60. Still, for X-Plane, for me, that's pretty good. All right, let's make a turn here. Strange, you know, the Cessna nose should drop when you turn, and I'm not getting that from this plane. I mean, and 1400 RPM just to descend at 2 flaps, 20 degrees flaps, or 15, whatever it is. That's 20 degrees. That doesn't seem right either. Should be around 1700. Set at about 55 knots, 2 notches of flaps. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and land with that. Landing configuration. Yeah, it's worth trying out as usual. Trying out the demo kind of makes sense. You know, if you're on the fence about it, or I'm going to trim down just a little bit. We'll get ourselves a little bit more speed. And we'll see if we can't get these pappy lights to come into start reading us. Wow, the plane is really got to pull the power out. Definitely the flight modeling does not quite feel what I have come to know about what the Cessna's. I mean, I have 1,000 RPM in, 2 notches of flaps, and I'm barely pulling. Well, there we go. Now if I push down, I'll get some more descent rate out of it. That's a pretty abrupt landing. Nope, we're not going to make the turn off. I tried. All right, I gotta admit that felt pretty good. I like that. Let's go ahead and let's back on out of this. Let's go back to the plane menu. Okay, we're gonna change location. Let's go to KCMH. That's also here, just very close to KOSU. And let's see. Holding area 10 left. No, we're probably going to be on 28 left is going to be my guess. So we'll do that spot right there. I guess I kind of did want to try one of these guys out. We'll just hand fly it here. And we'll try to start it. We'll start a new flight. And I'm not sure how this will go because I don't really have my controls all mapped up. I have the primary controls mapped, so It should be okay. There we go. Pump up that sim volume a little bit for you guys. Okay, this is the max zoomed out view. Very smooth painting, little tearing in here. Notice the frames. Ooh, look at that, up to 100 frames. 100 frames per second. Doing good. Man, it's been a long time. So there's our batteries. It will be... Oh, it was making some kind of weird noise, but now it's okay. Where's the bleed? Okay, there's the APU bleed. APU master switch. Like, we'll just do a circuit in this bad boy. Let me look up... let me get KOSU here from SkyVector. Or KCMH, sorry. All right, 124.6. Let's see. Oh. Oh my. Hello? I turned the batteries on. EPU battery? Can I get that? Oh great. What did I do now? No, we don't want to turn those on. What does that do? Okay, engine 1, engine 2, engine 2. I better switch back in case you guys are yelling at me. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I mean, we could always just do engines running already. It's kind of cheating though, right? I think we're in trouble. I don't see any external power. I don't see an external power light here. No, we're not going to be able to do that until we can run the battery. Access feed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What does this do? I did this earlier. Okay, we're going to cheat. We're going to cheat. I mean, if the batteries don't come on, right? I mean, it is early access. Oh boy. Is that engine's running? Oh, I need to go to shift 3. Oh, nope, shift 4. Plane a little sunk into the ground there. Engines are not running. I did start with engines running, and the engines are not running. I wonder if maybe... Oh, wait a minute. I'm paused. Oh, my God. Was I paused that whole time? Oh, my God. Hold on here. Hold on here. That sounded badass too. Okay, we're not paused now. Oh, sweet. See, I knew I was doing something wrong. Jeez. Programmer Airlines for the win. APU battery. Alright, we'll get the APU firing up. Let's get these IRSs. Nav data out of date. We'll clear that. Init. Status. Index. Where's our posinit? Does this plane not have that? Yeah, you got that right. Oh, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. KCMH. Bam. KCMH. Bam. No, we're not worried about no VNav. I'm not trying no VNav. Okay. What's this database? Waypoint list. Okay, so we have our APU ready. We'll hit the APU bleed. And then where on this bad boy? Oh, fuel pumps. Yeah, those got to be a nav. APU gen. I think I had this part. No, it was the A380. Where's the damn ignition? That's hydraulics. I guess we shouldn't worry about that until after we get the engine running. Let's see. No smoking. Oh. Oh, that's satisfying. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, duh. Oh my God. Oh, cool. It moves it up like it should. And we just go over to ignition start. I hear it. N3 coming up. All right, plane is no longer clipping through the runway. That's nice. And this one's just turning in the wind. This guy's starting. That's pretty cool. Again, we don't have flight plan loaded. We're just flying this baby around. Nice little APU vent there. One thing I didn't do was check the parking brake. It is on. All right. Looks stable. Coming up. It resets this view every time. This should be fun. Whatever. Shush. Oh, hydraulic low pressure. We know why that is. And we can hit the packs on. Generator, APU generator off, bus tie. I bet that's supposed to be on. Ooh. I hit them to on. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so we should be off the APU now. Alright, looks like the IRS is aligned. We don't have a flight plan loaded, so this is okay. It's in a weird... I mean, I like the arc view. Okay. We might try the autopilot on vertical speed. Doing good, doing good. And let's go 124.6, I believe. Oh, come on. And we might have to give it a second because it took a while. It took a while in the Cessna. Okay, what do we got on our panel here? Parking brake, cabin ready, APU bleed is still on. We'll leave that on for takeoff. And let's see, where's my flight control surfaces here? I'm just going to go with that. I don't really see it moving here on screen. Boy, we have to watch our fuel in this version. This isn't Aerofly. Okay, I'm not getting any ATIS or AWOS on 124.6, which is what I should be getting here. It's active. We have the radio on. Let's see, is there a volume control? It should be loud enough. It did take a minute in the... Whoa, what's call? That's annoying. Hello? All right, again, no flight plan loaded. We're just going to zip it around probably in a... Let's see. I don't know if I like this field of view. Let's bump up the view a little bit. Like, I don't know. This is probably more correct. And I'm pretty sure 28 left would be our guy here. It's the map view. Oh, yes. Very nice. So we will just taxi on over to the left there. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I like this. I think this was in the last version, though, right? I think that was in the last version. All right. Go away. Parking brake. Parking brake off. Oh, let me just go ahead and put in some flaps before we get taxiing. This needs to go back to normal. And we hit our taxi lights on. We got over here. I mean, I think generally you got to turn these on and off. APU generators off, that's fine. What do we got up here? Is that rat man on? Lots to learn. We know enough to fly. We know enough to fly and be dangerous. What's this? What's this up here? Okay, those should be armed. Alright. Alright, that's close enough for government work. Let's go ahead and take out the brake. Now let's make sure that my... Good. My... Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy. That's a lot of noise now. Pulling 45 frames a second. So a lot more brutal on the frames here. What is that? Does that say ATC com? Come on now. Oh, where's our takeoff config? All right, takeoff config is good. Whoa, she's a beast. Like the ground friction, a little bit takes a little bit of effort to keep it moving. Come on. I think I'm going to have to go with a slightly wider field of view here. I'm afraid to do that while we're in the middle of, streaming and in the... I'll probably just live with it for now. Easy does it, easy does it. We appear to be clear. I have a feeling this is the first of many runway lineups we'll be doing in X-Plane 12. Alright, let's set that. And what are we sitting at about? No, not managed. I said not managed. There we go. 272, like that. 272, something like that. Very, very good. Okay, let's see. Oh, crap. One more time. Come on. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. I'm going to set that to taxi. We'll set our landing lights to on. There we hit strobe. And we don't need the runway turn off. Let's go with the nav 2 and logo. Wing lights. I like all the lights on. Oh. All right, pretty much ready for takeoff here. Well, we're a little crooked. Don't worry, I'll straighten her out. All right, here we go. Oh, crap. How about some flight directors? I kind of like that buzz. I recognize that buzz. Pulling back on the yoke. Positive rate, gear up. Let's see, we need to be in climb, right? Oh! Autopilot off, autopilot off. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness. Reset me to 0. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Overspeed. Easy does it. Easy does it. Laps up. I don't think I'm even going to be able to find the airport again. I'm just going to leave the APU on. Okay, we are really banked over, but the artificial horizon here is not responding. That's a bit concerning. Vertical speed indicator seems to be working. Frames holding at about 40 frames per second. let's work our way back a little bit towards that airport. We're gonna have to bring this power back up because we are descending like mad. Watch that speed. Oh man, we are way over speeding. Alright, coming up on 5,000. It's gonna be tough to get lined up. It'll be tough to get lined up without the ILS. I wonder if I can pull that up real quick. Two eight left. Damn. How we doing here? Okay, ILS 28 left. I found the chart. Oh, come on. Zoom in. One 11175. So rad nav. Close. Oh crap. Clear. Slash 111.75. Ah. Hold on here. I got to keep an eye on what's happening. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Really could use a co-pilot right about now. It's 281 and 111.75. Uh, 281 is the course. 111.75. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, the artificial horizon is not working. Unless I did something to break that, which I don't think I did. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wow, is that loud? Oh, okay. I didn't break the plane, did I? Alright, I think it's back that way. Okay, let's get a turn back around. Damn, there goes the localizer. Oh, come on, man. Turn, baby, turn. This was not well thought out. It blew right past the localizer. We're high on the glide slope already. I thought we were pretty far away. I can't even tell my heading. Oh. Okay, let's get some flaps. Is that it? I think this is it over. Uh-oh. She's going down, Captain. She's going down. Overspeed? Jesus. I see it. Oh, man. This is definitely going to be a Programmer Airlines approach. Okay. We're going to make an actual go at this here. I'm going to loop around. Boy, this view. There we go. That's better. Okay. Come on, power. This thing is a beast. I have the engines at idle. We're barely descending. I have a notch of flaps in, I think. No, maybe not. My flight control. Oh. Alright, we're going to do a little 360 loop-de-loop. Oh! I got you, I got you. Alright, so we're finally getting down on the glide slope. Setting flaps 2. That's alright, that'll go away here in a second. Don't panic. I got it. Okay, we need to get on the other side of that. This thing feels brutal, dude. This is good. We're still under the glide slope, so we're doing okay here. I'm just getting a little bit of distance. Where's my DME? Oh yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. No need to panic. All right. I think we go ahead and make it. I think we go ahead and do it. Easy does it. Boy, we are really banked. Yep, and we're getting high on the glide slope again. We did all that work to get under the glide slope. Unfortunately, I cannot tell my heading. Okay, so we're at about 3.3. Alright, let's nose down a little bit. We're going gear down a little early. And we'll go full flaps. We might just be able to pull this off. Getting under that glide slope a little bit. Come on, localizer, where are you at? There it goes. Sure would be great if I could see the runway. Or if I knew what my heading was exactly. Getting below that glide slope. Alright, we gotta get the runway. I don't see it yet. Oh boy. Is it over here? Where is my runway? Dude, I forgot where I left my runway. Alright, we're on the glide slope. Kind of feel like we need to trim down a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's almost straight ahead. Alright, hang in there, hang in there. Easy does it, easy does it. Speed's getting a little low, that's why I'm a little concerned. Alright, we got the runway now. Hold on. These damn rudder pedals. Trim down just a little bit. Speed's actually pretty good. How is this, guys? I am manually flying this whole thing. This is sweet, right? Oh, crap. We're way over the glide slope now. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to find my way back to the airport. A backup gauge by the engine. Oh, I see that. I wonder if it's a failure. Yeah, that's working. That one's working. Good job, Grumpy Ben. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're way over the glide slope. I'm nosing down here. Oh, crap. We better... Alright, we're good. Okay. I thought that would arm it, but you know what? I'm not messing with it. Alright, coming up on the glide slope again here. Easy, easy. How come I don't get an Austin bobblehead for this plane? A little bit low on the glide slope. Programmer Airlines arriving. Gate 9. Gate 10. Gate 11. Speed's a little fast. That's okay. A little high on that glide slope, little left. Yeah, the pappy lights look good. Getting under that glide slope now. Oh, I'm going to land on the right side of the runway for once. Easy. Easy. Wow, yeah, we came down quick. My speed bled off. I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't checking my gauges. Barely made the runway. Yes, the gear was down. No reversers set up, so we're going to miss that part of it. Now, I wonder if we have a replay mode. Yeah, that one we're actually very, very lucky because my speed was way down. We were stalling out right at the end. I needed to pay better attention to that. Let's see. Let's see, do we have a replay, toggle replay mode? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. It's crashing. I'm pretty sure it's crashing. I basically have a circle. Oh, X-Plane is not. The application is... Oh, there it went. Crash reporter. Let's see. I'm just going to say... tried to engage the replay mode. But bam! All right, we got to get back into it. We'll do one more plane and then we're going to call it a night. It's 2 a.m. All right, here we go. That was a bit of a bummer. But honestly, that landing wasn't great anyway. I mean, for a fully manually controlled circuit in, you know, that plane for the first time, that wasn't bad. I blew it at the end. All right, new flight. Let's see. What should we check out next? Want to check out the Cirrus? I like the Cirrus. And let's go back to... No, let's do this. Let's go KUYF. KUYF. Madison County. This is where I did my first solo. Well, my only solo. East Hangar. We're probably going to be on 27, so that's a good spot. Let's do that. Customize. Very good. Oh, multiple liveries. I like that. That looks good. Oh, okay. Different plane here. Pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely faster, too. Ooh, that's a nice color. Let's go with that. Baja White. That was a brutal crash. I mean, the program crash, not me. Oh. Pretty nice model. Nice reflections. I want to see that window. After seeing the Cessna window was all kind of scratched up and stuff. That one looks a little newer, but you could tell it still looks a little scuffed up. That paint. It almost looks like you can see the sparkles in it. That's pretty cool. Is anything clickable out here? I don't think so. All right, let's get back in. Because now we got to figure this plane out. I don't know how this plane works. It should be pretty easy, right? Oh, it's a stick. I didn't know that. Let's see. So let's see. Here's a There's a fuel pump. Power mixture. I don't think I have to do... Oh, good. You do control the mixture. That's nice. Here's our fuel selector. So we're going to be left or right. That's fine. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. These are the emergency lights, I believe. Or the transponder. I think we set that to arm. Here's our main switch.
28 right. Departing runways. 28 left. 28 right. Weather, wind, light, and variable. Visibility 9 miles.
Which one is this tuned into?
At 6,500.
118. Oh no, 124.6. See, this was the weather I was supposed to be getting in the A380. Let's see here. Okay. Avionics, strobe, nav, pitot. There's that. Let's go ahead and well, we'll try to do it like we do the Cessna, right? We'll just put a little bit of mixture in. And what do you know? Off to the races. Now, frames are sitting at 90, almost 95 frames per second. Now, let's see what happens when we hit on this extra screen. Oh, it jumped up to 120 frames a second. Okay, I could live with 120 frames a second, right? Okay, FMS, flight plan. Let's say KUYF, and let's see, what do? We get the cursor, then we just kind of bounce and bounce, and then we... Oh, crap. And we're going to go K. Boy, I can barely read that. Oh. Wait a minute. Yes. That's it right there. Enter. Ha 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 ha. All right, very good. Let's see. Interesting that it has us, that it shows its focus there. Nice. All right, very good. We're set. So we got at least a little bit of line showing us where to go here. Kitty, what do you want? Oh, you know what? Damn, we should... I wonder if we can change it to nighttime. Let's see what nighttime looks like. Hopefully it won't crash anything. No, that was the wrong... That was the wrong thing here. Yes. Ooh. Let's see what it looks like right around here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really dark. So what do we got here? Is this our panel lights? Yeah, that's that. I think we can turn off the... I think we need the fuel pump on. Kitty! Come on now. I know you're trying to get in the game. Don't do that now. Don't be like that. All right, autopilot controls here. We're not going to worry about autopilot on this flight. Wow, look at this. All right, let's see what this looks like as we taxi. this is... Oh, whoa! This is not sensitive on the rudder. In fact, it's almost like the rudder isn't working. Maybe there's something you have to turn on. I wonder if there's like a servo or something. Okay, that's ice protect, pitot. We don't need that. I don't want the flight director. It's almost like there's a yaw damper or something. Or maybe it's just not real effective for steering. Alright, let's go out of flight plan mode. Oh, wow, look at that. Nice readout. I like that. Oop. Oh, okay. It shows your fuel used. That's nice. Fuel consumption. All right. Yeah, this is... okay, now the rudder seems to be affecting the steering a bit. I don't know what happened there. It's strange. Boy, it's very sluggish on the rudder. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can see the moving traffic in the background. The different colored lights. Wow, it's very bumpy. This plane is... You can tell it's alive. Okay, that's that. That's that. There's our other lights. This is a cool little plane right here. Frames holding up about 80 frames per second. I'm impressed with the 2 glass screens that it's that good. We should go flaps 1 for takeoff just because I don't know the plane. Easy, 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 easy. Boy, the brakes on this thing. Okay, where's my trim wheel? It's probably an electronic trim wheel. Okay, fuel flow. Map, nice. Back. System. Electrical load, fuel quantity. Yeah. We'll wing it. We'll figure it out. This is pretty much about flying, so let's get to the flying. Woo! Jeez, this thing is really difficult to taxi. I moved my rudder pedals in a little bit. Let's see if we can see if that... Boy, just the brakes are brutal. Yeah, it just ping-pongs you one side to the other. Let's get out of here. Let's get off the ground. This Cirrus ground handling is a little rough. Oh, let's get off of this. Alright, let's just get out of here. Okay, rudder much more responsive with some airflow over the body. Wow, she's bouncy, boys. Oh, go! Super pitch sensitive. Let's see now. Oh, I didn't mean to bring the flaps up quite that fast. Easy, 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 easy. Frames right up there, 90, 95 frames per second. Very smooth. Make our turn back towards Columbus and KOSU. I thought it was a little bit less dark out when I set the clock, but who knows? I think this is a fixed. I think this is fixed gear. Let me try. Let me check. Oh boy. I see this is going to be precarious because this thing. Let me get trimmed up. Let me get trimmed up a little bit better here. Okay. Yeah, it's a fixed gear aircraft. Can't see much. Wow, is there like a dome light or something? Like, why is this so bright? Easy. Yeah, I've got to pay attention. This plane is squirrely. It's not on the autopilot, boy. Man, we're getting a pretty good cruise, though. 123 knots, and we're climbing. Let's go ahead and bring that nose down a little bit. Bring the power back. Where's all this damn light coming from? Oh wow, yeah, we flew right over our flight line there, didn't we? Okay. About 120 knots. Very nice. A very brief flight from KUIF to KOSU. We'll be there in no time. Seems like it's a little tall. Maybe something like that. That's KOSU over there off our nose. Now I need to turn this way, so let's go ahead and do that. Frames holding up about 80 frames per second generally. Oh, yeah, we didn't exactly level out, did we? Yeah, the ground handling in this beast, I mean, that's the only problem I really see with it. Really rough. Holding right about 5,000 feet now. Okay, that was some obvious pop in. Getting a lot of pop in. Nice. Like all those airspace indicators around there. That's good. Look out the window. Frames go up to 95, 97 frames per second. Very nice. Yeah, we're trimmed up pretty good now. What are you guys going to do? You guys going to buy it? Leave your comments below. Like, subscribe. This will be our last. We're going to land it, and then that'll be it for the evening. We'll do a brief shutdown, and then we'll call it a night. More X-Plane content to come, certainly, of course. Especially the MD-82, my personal favorite aircraft from X-Plane 11. It's funny that KCMH is visible from so far away, but KOSU is not. And I mean, it has some good runway. I mean, it has that one good runway on it that's, I mean, I've seen a lot of regional jets land there. It's a no-joke runway. You'll get it, man. That thing will come out. You could always just buy it and download it. I mean, get it from Laminar, but I agree, when you're buying add-ons, it's just a lot easier if you get it from Steam. Oh. Yeah, frames out front. Now we're down to about 55, 60. Now that we're getting over an area that's got lots of lights. A lot of pop in on those lights, too. Not quite smooth. I'm sure they'll hammer that stuff out when as it, you know, kind of progresses through the early access period. Yeah, I agree with that, KW for life. Probably if I ever change computers, I'd probably get yelled at by Laminar. It would be like, this looks like you're installing X-Plane on a different computer. I'm a little concerned that we appear to be pretty much right on top of the airport, but I'm not seeing it. Well, I guess we could be flying over top of it, but I'd... I'm not seeing KOSU. Very strange. All right, well, KCMH it is then. We'll make right traffic on, what would that be, 28 right? Yeah, KOSU should be lit up like a Christmas tree, so where it is, I don't know. Cannot tell. Yep, let's lose a little bit of altitude here. Lighting definitely looks a little bit strange right there. Like, again, you'd think you'd be able to see those runways lit up real good, but they're kind of, when you're off to the side like this, it's not really showing very good. Luckily, that one's too big to miss. Yeah, I don't think the night lighting is quite as tight as it was in X-Plane 11 yet. But like I said, this is the the very first release, early access. I think more right now they're looking for stability and maintaining a good good frames, so you have a good experience here. Like we should really be able to see those runway lights clear as day. Man, we are really zoomed in. Okay. I'm uncertain of the flap speeds in this plane. Okay, there we go. There it comes on the tape. Boy, we're already pretty low on power. Yeah, I'm sure there will be copious updates. Okay, hold on now. Let's keep that speed coming out. All right, we should switch over to the full tank. Let's have the fuel pump on for that. All right, first notch of flaps in. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's don't go crazy here. It's a pretty fast airplane. I don't know, that A330 though, that was real fun. Sometimes it's nice just to do something like that instead of flying a whole 2-hour flight. Okay, let's get this power out. All right, speed's not bad. I mean, we need a pretty strong rated descent right now because we're definitely got lots of altitude. We'll take this small runway here. We'll go 28 right. Notice how the runway lights are starting to come back into visibility. I haven't done, in fact, I don't think I ever did night flying, so maybe that's how they look in real life? I wouldn't think so. I think you'd be able to see them from whatever direction you were looking at them, but maybe that's not the case. Finally finished The Sopranos again. Probably the third or fourth time I've watched them. It's a really good show. Some of those scenes in the Bing, man, wow. Girls were smoking. Wow, this is going to be tough. Let's see, can we cross control and drop some serious altitude? No, it doesn't seem to be having much effect. Now, I know in my Piper Tomahawk, when you cross control, it would drop like a stone. Woo, eyes are getting tired. I am glad we got this stream in though, because I'm dedicated to flight simming, and I knew I won't be able to get another video in for a couple of days, so. Alright, we'll go full flaps. I think we can pull this off. Cannot feel the center of these rudder pedals. All right, we got 1 red, 3 white. Okay. 2 red, 2 white, 3 red, 1 white. All red. Easy, easy, not too much power, not too much power. Boy, but look at these lights that lead to the runway. That's something wrong with those. And coming down. Wow. Yeah, the wheels really grab. I noticed that in the Cessna. Let's get the flaps up. Look at the little bloom on the lights. I don't know if I like that or not. Oh, easy, easy. Oh my God, here we go. The ground handling on this thing is rough, dude. All right, we'll come on over to these hangars off to the right. Snap your neck there, KW for life. Yeah, it does not. When it slows down, the rudders almost become completely useless. Let's see if we can navigate on over here. Yeah, I'm full right deflection right now. It's not doing it at all. I have to use the toe brakes. Again, that might be realistic. I've never flown one of these. Finally, clear of the runway. All right, close enough for this work. All right, come on over here. We got all this turned off. We'll turn all of our lights off, get these avionics off. And we can turn off the alternators. And we just pull that bad boy out. Go to off. And there we go. Oh, I forgot to turn off the damn fuel pump. All right, let's hop out and take a look. There it is at night. Wow, it's really shiny at night. Nice reflections on the pavement. Almost looks like a little too much on the aircraft itself, but hey, no problem, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Keep your eye on the channel for more X-Plane 12 content. And of course, Aerofly. And, you know, we'll just go one day at a time, but this is day one, and it's a pretty good start. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eye on the channel and like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.